Today we're gonna talk about Ricky Rouse, the biggest boss. His latest album, Richer Than I Ever Been. Now, Rick Ross's new album, Richer Than I Ever Been, is his 11th album, which is mind blowing because this man has consistently been just pumping our ears with music, and he assures you that he's not going anywhere. He truly makes you believe that anything is possible. If you want the biggest house in the state of Georgia, go get it. If you want the biggest pool in America, go get it. If you want to become like one of the biggest franchisees ever, why not? This new album here, though, it sounds a bit different. Yes, it does have the mafioso Rick Ross sound, but I feel like as a 46-year-old man, I feel like he's coming through and showing the young guys that, listen here, youngin, this is how it's done. Now, overall, I do like the album. It does sound very strategically well put, and he does give you that sound where, like, listen, man, you want to buy my album? This is what it is. Like every other Ross albums, which have been consistently positive, in my opinion. Now, I want to go over all the tracks in this album and give you a little input of how I feel of each track. And yeah, he starts off the album with Little Havana featuring The Dream. He has an intro by former Miami Kingpin Willie Falcone on it. The wordplay by Ross is strong on this one, and The Dream puts his smooth vocals to the track. Overall, it's a good start to the album. And now we got the Pulitzer. In this one, he gets straight to it. The gangster flow is on point, and the beat goes along with it. In the song, he references Timberland and his riches. I'm just saying this because people typically tend to never mention Timberland when it comes to his riches. They typically just talk about his musical production skills. To me, overall, his words are good on this, but I feel like most listeners won't pay attention to it. For track number three, we got Rapper Estates. This song features Benny the Butcher, which was kinda surprising to me. When Rose spits on this, it's straight mafioso style. The track is honestly very well put together. Benny's verse, the beat, and Ross's verses. The track is one of the standouts of the album. Now at number four, we got The Marathon. The beat is fire on this, and Rose matches his flow perfectly with it. He rapped before on a beat with the same sample with Mac Miller. That was another great song. I feel in the song he intends to relay the message to the listener as just a man, not a rapper, not a mogul, but just a human being. Overall, one of the standouts of the album. Now, number five, we got Warm Words in a Cold World featuring Wale and Future. Now, say that five times. This track is put together to sound like a cipher. The three MCs each do their thing, competing with one another. The beat is the best part of this track for me. It's a good track, but I feel like I might not be bumping it in the future. Now we got Wiggle featuring Dream Doll. On this song, Rose pays homage to Juvenile with a similar beat to In My Life. The beat is the thing that stood out for me on this track. Some would argue that what Ross did on this is what he does best. Just spit that ignorant shit. And Dream Doll, I haven't heard too much of her. I seen her thumbnail on Worldstar or something, but I didn't click on it or anything. I feel like when Dream Doll is rapping, she's like smacking me in the face or something. This track was just okay. Next track is called Can't Be Broke, featuring Youngin Ace and Major 9. Overall, the song didn't do it for me. Ross's verse and the beat is the best part of this track. The sound, it sounds like a Youngin Ace track, and Rose probably told him, I'm taking this. At number 8, we got Made It Out Alive featuring Blast. Now, this song surprised the hell out of me. Very well put together. The chorus by Blast is amazing, and Ross put in work heavy on those verses. When I first heard the track on my headphones, I started lifting dumbbells and shit. Great song. At number 9, we got Outlaws featuring Jasmine Sullivan and 21 Savage. Now, this song surprised me in regards to the collaborators. You got Rick Ross, Jasmine Sullivan, 21 Savage, and Arab Music on the beat. Now, Arab Music, I'm a huge fan of. His stuff with Cameron, Vado is incredible. I apologize, but I never listened to 21 Savage too much. And this album, I just didn't really mess with his verse. Jasmine provides strong vocals to the song. Her and Rose should definitely make more music together in the future. And Rose, with his verses, utilizes his deep voice to relay his boss talk. Overall, good track, minus the 21 Savage verse. At number 10, we got Imperial High. On this track, Ross is rapping straight mafioso. He references Masonic stuff, organized crime, stuff like that. This reminded me a lot of the song he did with Jay Z, Freemason, in regards to the beat and and the Masonic references. Good track to listen to for the wordplay. Now at number 11, we got Richer Than I Ever Been. Now we got to the title track. This, in my opinion, should have been the opening track, but what do I know? This is the best track on the album, my personal favorite on the album. This is Rick Ross at his boss mode, solid track. Now we got the last song on the album called Hella Smoke featuring Wiz Khalifa. Honestly, this track just feels like two homies linking up after a long time to celebrate their luxurious lives. That's it. Rick Ross has come a long way and he deserves the success he has accomplished. This man is so rich, him releasing albums at this point, it's strictly for the sport. Rose has released 11 albums, and anyone who hates on him is just a hater. Overall, Richer Than I Ever Been is a good, solid album, and may he release many more music in the future. Peace. Whoa.